know too much.
And Zay, I really wanted you to have a leadway on this because we've been
Cooking it
working.
up.
The main thing that the party is going to be on because it's the year-end wrap-up. We're all musical motherfuckers. We about to get music-y on you motherfuckers. We about to get very musical, dog.
Musical.
I cannot wait. So, without further ado, it was only 2 things that we had to do as far as the task. So,
Well, one of the favorite things we like to do, of course, is shows and movies and what's the name. But y'all know I don't get to the shows and movies as much as I would like. But one thing I do is get to the music, you feel me? We all get to the music.
Yeah.
That's one of the things we all love to do. So we just trying to do it a little bit last year, but this year we're going to have a rollout and everything as the episode comes out and before and after and all that type of stuff. But our task, and we've been working on it, was to get not the best because that's subjective, yo.
yeah.
It's our favorite.
Yeah.
Our top 10 favorite songs and albums.
Yeah.
So everybody thought about it. I know everybody had to think about stuff that came out early in the year.
Yes. Yeah,
Stuff
I went
that
through the
had
whole
you
shit.
vibing in the summer, the stuff that came out late, which is kind of difficult to try to slide in. We'll probably slide in some honorable mentions just because some of it may be we heard it kind of late and we're not sure if we want to put it in the top 10. So I was thinking about that as we start to release stuff on the socials. We're going to do a breakdown. It'll be either as this episode comes out or right after. But
And we want y'all top 10 on both ends.
Yeah,
Tap
we
in
gonna-
with
we
us.
gonna send
Let us
something,
know what y'all thinking too.
so without further ado, who want to start it off, man? We're going to start off
Songs
with
or
our
albums?
top 10 songs.
Okay. You got that, Rich?
Okay.
And we could break down. So let's bust down 10, roll around 10 through 6, and then we're going to come to our top 5s.
Okay.
Rich, you want to pop that off?
All right, bet. Yeah. So for the songs, I think I found this to be my hardest task. Like he said, I got really lucky that those lists came out. And that helped me kind of go back and be like, oh, shit, I was listening to this OD at the beginning of the year. And then I hear it again, and it's like, yeah, this was one of my favorite joints, so this might have to go in there. So a lot of stuff got moved around in the singles list for me.
Me too,
The
me too,
albums
me too.
list
I can't
kind
even
of,
say it's
I
like a
put that
definitive
together
list still.
relatively
It's-
easy. And again, our favorites, not anything to do with the best. Like he said, that's subjective. I
Our
don't really give a
favorites.
fuck
It's
what
our
y'all think.
favorites, man. What the fuck?
So yeah, starting off with 10, I ended up going with, and also mine's is more rap leaning. I do have a few little R&B and different style things sprinkled in there, but it's mainly rap leaning. So you said 10 to 6?
Yeah, 10 to 6.
So for 10, I ended up going with Talk to Me Nicely with Blast. Just really enjoyed it. Nice little boppy tune, especially if you catch it at a brunch or some shit like that. Or maybe
I had an arm
I don't
kinda
have
sturdy.
I don't have the type radio that you turn on and it automatically connect to my shit right away.
Yeah.
So it's a lag. So sometimes the radio will have it on. I'm like, all right, talk to me nicely. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Next
tough.
to blow a little bitch, I might be. Yo, that's my
Blast
shit.
is hard. He do his thing.
Coming in at 9, we had Idols from Babyface Ray. Definitely one of my favorite joints from
Babyface Ray, you
his
made
album.
the playlist,
His
sir.
early joint Face earlier this year. That was definitely a good one. I enjoyed the album. Of course, we'll talk about more of the albums later. Next, coming in at 8 was 2 Million Up Peasy. I just enjoy the beat, yo.
He got the
Catch
flow,
your ass
yo.
at the light like you
Any
like
of them
me. Hit
beats
'em up,
said that.
It's a workout
Niggas
track
come in
for
and hit
me.
you with the pocket.
It's a workout track.
Shit be
for me,
sounding
man.
beautiful.
Workout track for sure. 7 was Silent Hill. Kodak Black and Kendrick Lamar, yo. Cause
Fire.
these niggas look like who? That's my shit. Yeah.
And he let
Head
Kodak
up.
go. He let Kodak go crazy. on his
Chest
own
out.
album.
Yeah.
It's hard. Yo.
Hard.
Yeah.
Dog.
And he, good job, guys.
Dumb.
That was just great all around, yo.
And then
I
coming
forgot
in-
about that track, yo.
coming in at a strong number 6 was the good brother Larry June. I'm him, yo.
Yeah, nigga, I'm
Him. That's my shit,
said,
yo. I
nigga,
love that
catch me
fucking
winning, I'm
song.
gonna go more.
That was one that got back in there. That definitely got back in there.
That
and,
shit smooth as a motherfucker.
Talk to Me Nicely. They both too. They actually got into the top 10 based on that list. So salute. I like Apple on them for them lists they putting together, man. We definitely
Because
we on
I'm
y'all.
pretty sure you saw it and you was like, oh yeah.
I was like,
remember how
oh
that made
shit,
me
I forgot
feel.
about the album. I totally forgot about the album.
There's a
And
lot of
like,
stuff.
oh, yo,
There's a lot
like
of solid projects.
that's
came
why
out this
I
year.
was happy you
it was
did
a great
this.
music year, yo.
Because I got to soak some of this stuff in because I'm an
Yeah.
early morning person. So I would get up before she was up in Mexico and just start blasting music in the AirPods.
Yeah.
And, that was the perfect little combo.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my first 5. So I'll let you go ahead with your
Yeah.
first 5.
So my 10 through 6 with the first one, I got Goldmouth Chaz. He's a Baltimore artist. It's called Bad Reading off a project called Dope Shop. Fire, nigga. I'm telling y'all.
Listen to
you gonna be like,
Goldmouth
damn, I
Chaz,
should have listened to
man.
Mike. Like
Support
3 years
him.
from now, niggas gonna be like, yo, I've been a fan. Like,
Home-
no, you
hometown-
weren't. I taught you about
hometown,
that. I told
legend.
you about that, bro.
I
Also,
almost called him a hometown hero, but that might have been a kind of inappropriate. Probably.
That's funny
Let
as
me
hell.
chill.
Yeah. And shout out to Abbott Elementary again. Zach Fox actually snuck in my top tracks, yo.
Really? Okay.
Off of
just
his
came out.
EP called Wood Tip. He got a song
It's hard,
called
yo.
Can't
I
Fight
did
the
listen. I finally listened, yo.
Can't Fight the Devil, yo. It's the last track on there, yo. That bitch hard, yo. He on his Elder Barge, like,
Damn.
can't fight the devil. Like, real. Yo, he really, Childish Gambino 2.0.
The key
yo.
of
We
Mike.
called him Childish Gambino 2.0.
It was a couple people at the end of the year. I was like, who
Yeah.
was fighting not to? I was like,
It was
man, I
tough,
kinda
man.
wanna
It got a little
put
tough,
on
especially in
but
his top
He
five.
definitely had some
Yeah.
tracks on that joint.
Nah, that
And it was
shit was
short.
a serious
It was hard.
4-track
And I was happy
EP.
it was 4. I didn't know it was 4.
Serious.
That made me
Very
hype when I saw
serious.
it. You know,
Like-
I kept procrastinating. You told me to listen to it like 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago, damn.
very serious.
I waited till like
Very
this
serious.
past weekend, actually, I listened to it.
Play
Good
it.
as hell.
You know what I was gonna say. Play it around the right atmosphere, yo. I'm telling you. You'll get the answers you need to
I'm
know.
pretty sure she heard that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Then I gotta give my boy cousin Brent, aka Brent Fayez, a big shout out, yo.
Okay.
Bad Luck
I
off
forgot
of
about
Wasteland.
Brent's joint.
Bad Luck is hard.
I forgot
yo.
about Brent's joint. My bad,
Yeah.
Brent. I forgot about you, bro. You didn't make my list.
Bad Luck off of Wasteland is fire. And that's Brent Fayez. Then I got HBK from Detroit. It's off Return of the Kid 2. It's a track called Atlantic. And then Kendrick, you getting double love on this one because I gotta give that Mother I Sober off Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Yo, big love. That song is so beautiful.
That was the song when
And
the
where's
album
that
came
at?
out.
Like,
Mike,
what number is
That's
that?
number
talking about-
6.
Okay.
That's number 6.
So you
Mike was
good,
that
man.
talking about
Yeah.
that when the album came out.
And then just, everything on that song just gives me chills. Good job, Kendrick. Honestly, I don't really know the order of my tracks because, that song is beautiful, yo. Like, I just want to give you that,
You gotta
Kendrick.
stick to your order. This is
I'm
your
sticking
order.
with my order, but, that's a
order.
very great song. I feel like all of them are great songs, but that's a really great song.
All right.
All right, Zay, what about you for your 10 through 6?
So I'm gonna pop it off. Overall, I'll say it didn't make. Even though I did like the album, it didn't make the albums. But I did like because I told you I like the Drake. June. What's that?
Oh, 21?
No. The one before that.
His fuck. What was the
Honestly,
name of
never
that?
mind. I think that's what it's called, right?
Yeah, that's what
But
it was.
yeah,
was.
the song
with
Keeper,
the babies on it. The babies on the joint.
I've heard that in the gym. I've heard that. I played it at the crib. I like that joint very much. It's like, what do you call it? It's dance / EDM. Like, what's the name? But I really, really like that joint. It's a vibe. You could play it in like a lot of different settings, and I think he did it well. Because some people was like, some of the songs, well, we don't, people that's really into that genre. Oh, his vocals were this on that, on this song and that song. But that song, I thought he did a really good job on it. And I just like it overall. Pick Your Poison by Blast, yo.
Okay.
I love that song, yo. That song hits just as hard as when the first time I heard it. I done played it at little kickbacks at the crib or somebody else's crib that
Always
we done
goes.
been at. It always goes. And it was one of them summer joints. I remember driving in the whip
Yeah.
in the summer, you know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
miss the summer,
Playing
bruh.
it. Poison. The beat hard. And then they had the violin solo at the end. It goes crazy,
Motherfucker was in
yo.
there straight
I
going.
just played it at like the...
You know who it is? You know who's doing the violin joint?
No, I'm not sure. I need to look it up.
Got to, because he probably got some YouTube.
Yeah, shout out to
videos or something.
violinists.
He probably got some YouTube videos going.
He
Is it a
probably
man?
do.
Well, we don't know if it's man or woman. Whoever the
I
violinist
don't know,
is.
because that kind of remind me of like I forgot her name, but the woman that used to
To do the hip-hop joints?
Yeah,
I know who
she
you
did the
talking
Twister
about.
joint.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know you talking about.
Like back in the day, like 20
Yes.
years ago. Dang,
Yeah. Okay.
She was going crazy, yo.
People forgot about that Blast album. I
Man,
haven't
the
heard
Blast
that at
album
all,
from start
man.
to finish, and it was hard
dope.
to keep it off,
It's
but
a
it's a
dope
really
album.
good project.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my number 8 would be Another Day Part 2 on Larry June project this year. Yeah, man. Love that song, yo. Love. He was flowing on it. It's you can
Salute to
get
the
up
guy,
to
Larry.
it.
Got the
And it's
double
also
down
for
now,
some smooth
too.
joint.
Yeah, Larry too.
Larry
he
got the double
he got
down
two
now,
songs.
Yeah, he
on
do,
that-
yo.
on
It was a
that,
good
yeah.
project. I love that song.
He's
yo.
a
Yeah.
he's on his way to legendary status.
Yeah.
For sure.
No, he already there, honestly.
Because he's already big
he on his
time.
currency shit.
He's
Like, he got
only-
mad shit
I
you can
love
listen
it.
to now. He
I
used to
love that
stop rapping and have
independent
mad
shit,
shit to
though.
listen
Any-
to.
Anybody that's independent with it, I love
he's
it.
only like a top 40 single away from really, really being like extremely well known. But like amongst like
He has a lead. He
He's
got
building up.
a
Yeah.
loyal fan base.
Babyface
Yeah,
Ray
he's got
got
a
features
very
with him,
loyal
like the
fan
niggas that's about to on the
Yeah.
cusp of
Yeah.
really blowing. Like
Man,
the next
salute to
niggas.
Babyface Ray though. Shit.
And all they do is
damn it.
both of them. All they do is come out with good projects, yo.
I knew Babyface
Come
Ray
on,
was changing
Babyface.
his level, yo. When matter of fact, keep going on in your list.
He
man.
got to
You could
chill
go
though.
crazy
You
on
heard
the
about
music.
Babyface Ray got jammed up.
I don't talk about
That
anybody's
shit made me
alleged
sad.
case on Coach
That's
Flash
valid. You're right.
podcast.
You don't talk
I
about
don't know
that
what the
shit. I
fuck
don't know
going
what-
on. I like your
you know,
music.
I just want my
Hopefully-
man to be good. That's it.
Hopefully it's good, you know what I mean?
He was in my top 10 list. So
Bigger Dreams, the song.
Okay.
Like, it's
Okay.
Sultana. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I love that joint. I just love the messaging in it. She be on her like boss women type joint. She like, listen, man. Like I understand, you know, because she was talking her stuff on that whole album. You feel me?
Yeah.
The whole project.
Yes.
And she just basically like, yo, this, you know, I'm feeling you, or we feeling each other, or whatever. But like, I got like bigger plans. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I'm focused right now. And anybody can relate to that, man or woman, when you in that zone and you like.
That's just
I'm
moving
trying to
smart.
get focused. So
Yeah.
and the writing was good, and it's just the vibe. You know them Cali type S vibe, like type joints or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not even exactly sure where she's from, but I think she is from Cali though, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I love that song. There's actually a couple songs in there I really, really like, but I picked that one. I just like the message in it. Just how I roll when you run into it. And number 6, I got On God for my man Fabio Foreign.
Yo, the
track
true
on the
New
album,
Yorker.
yo.
hard.
I love that song. Period. Just
Yeah.
know about like I rocks with Fabio heavy.
Yeah, Fabio Binion, man.
But out of like when he get into his introspective stuff and like when it's really like you can tell when he pouring his heart into the song, and plus that song was dedicated to his homie that got killed this year.
Damn, yo,
And
rest in
then they
peace.
had I forgot the dude's name that sang. Dang, I'm mad right now. But I don't want to look at it real quick, but
Yeah.
because I don't want to mess with the flow. But he was, if you know, you talking about I got my brothers and all of that joint. That song really be hitting yo because I be thinking about a lot of things that happen, like people I care about or people I've lost that I really cared about. Like and that's how they popped the album off. It could have popped off on some drill stuff, but it didn't. So he kind of swung it in a different way. And I feel like a lot of people who first heard it was like, oh, it's cool. But I was like, that album going to age a lot better than people would think because it had a lot of things. I do think too many people touched the album.
Yes, he had a lot of features on it.
He had a lot of people, but overall, like when you go track for track, it's a good project. But that's a whole nother joint aside. But like,
Now the
I
production
love
was
that
nuts
song.
on there. The beats,
love
every
that,
beat
yeah.
on there is hard.
Yeah, and he had Mike Dean do like the sound, so it sounds really good overall. So yeah, that's my number 6. Yeah, I mean,
All right, so we need the 5 through 1s now.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and kick it off.
big joints.
We was talking about him maybe an episode or 2 ago. I was alluding to him a little bit, but your boy G Perico made my top 5 song list. Definitely made the top 5 song list. Salute to him out there in LA. I don't see him on a lot of interviews, and I wonder if that's intentional or if people just I don't know what the deal
I
is
think
with
he
that.
just one of them dudes that got his
Maybe
hands
more
in so
low-key.
many pots. He not worried about interviews right now because you got to think he got a clothing line.
But I wanna
So
hear
Way
from
Out.
him.
So Way Out is his rap
I
label.
do want to hear from him though.
Some
That's the
people
main
don't
thing.
like doing interviews.
Yeah, that's
valid.
They just
But
don't
he
really care
has the
about it.
rap label. He has clothing, and he's a rapper, an active rapper that drops like 5-6 projects a year. So it's like,
And
Yeah.
plus, I'm gonna be honest. Like, unless it's probably some local people, some people they know that's doing some stuff. Some people might feel like I'm gonna keep it real. Like a lot of these people who be interviewing the suckers.
yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real. They be like, I don't want to be on that
Shrimps.
platform, yo. Like,
I'm not saying no names,
and
but
then
I
the
get
ones
it.
that
I
aren't
get it,
suckers, you
though.
could tell they aren't suckers based off the way they answer the questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. The ones that do make
Yeah,
it
come
onto
on,
those
yo.
platforms
Like,
and they can handle
yeah,
themselves, it's always refreshing to see. But the song I chose from him was Legitimate.
Okay.
Yeah, Legitimate was hard. You know? Legitimate was tough this whole
No,
year.
that song is hard as hell.
Yeah.
And that's from one of the early
And it's got that
projects this
cool
year.
little sample in the background. I
He
think that's
always
Usher
got the
and
good
shit.
samples,
Yeah,
yo.
I don't know how you get them bitches, but again, I'm not snitching. Hopefully, coming in at number 4,
Justice Warrior.
good guy Pusha T, Brambleton.
Brambleton.
You love that song.
I love that
yeah.
shit. That was one of my
Word to
favorite
Pusha T.
joints,
Shout out, bro.
Yo, he was really going in on whoever. I mean, I don't want to go into the semantics of who he was going in, but you could tell he was upset. Yo, coming in at 3 was Dark Hearted, Freddie Gibbs joint.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I just enjoyed that.
I knew that would make it.
Dark Hearted was hard. And you know that was just one of the ones for me.
I like that. If I don't have me some dope or some drink, I
It's
don't feel
just
right.
so much
That be
hard
hard as
shit on there.
That's what it
yo.
is.
If I don't have me
I
some
didn't
dope,
honestly. I
don't
didn't
drink,
know what to
don't feel
pick,
right.
but Dark Hearted came on one time, and I was like, "This is the one." Because I know every word to that shit almost. So like I've rapped all of that shit in the car. I be feeling Dark Hearted. Yo, this shit is fucking hard.
Nah, that whole album is very serious.
Coming in at number 2 was actually Last Burner Boy. You know? I listened to that like 100,000 times.
Burna Boy
yo.
cooked this shit, man.
Last.
Yo, he said, I need the boy, shy, yo. You know what I mean? I need that shit. Yo. I need the boy, shy, yo. And then coming in at number 1, surprisingly, I don't know if people was really listening to it, but from that Intergalactic joint, Kid Cudi, yo, it's called New Mode. And honestly, that probably made my number 1 song because it embodied how I felt.
Tough.
Mainly throughout
Nah,
it.
that's what it's about. That's
Felt
what it's
like a
about.
new whole
That's
new
why it's
mode,
out
yo.
top.
Yeah, it felt like a whole
your
new mode for me.
favorites.
Yo.
Yeah.
And I'm in a new mode. Yo, that's
Yeah.
my shit. I love that nigga Kid Cudi,
Shout
man.
out Kid Cudi. You definitely a legend,
Yeah, get them hums.
bro. Yeah.
That's my top 10 though.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give y'all my 5 through 1. Number 5 was Johnny P's Caddy off of Tana Talk
shit.
4 with
Forgot
Benny the
about
Butcher.
that shit,
Yo,
Damn.
the validity, what didn't we? I was like, yo, this gotta be in my joint. And that's the sample. And him and J. Cole.
yo. Yo, I
him and J.
forgot
Cole
about
was
that
like,
song, yo.
I just don't, like,
Damn
they're
it.
not, we agree.
That
we
would've made
agree.
it.
Yo, listen, J. Cole definitely killed it. I'm never
Yeah.
gonna, they both killed their thing, but I like, you know whose verse I like.
Yeah, Benny smoked
I like
that
Benny
shit.
Smoked him, yo. I like
Benny
J. Cole, and he
smoked that
definitely
shit.
smoked it, yo.
On the low, to me,
J.
like,
Cole just
no
did his thing,
disrespect.
yo, with his thing, yo.
Yeah, no disrespect.
What is he?
No
Yo.
disrespect to J. Cole, but
Salute to
like
Brown
I
with the
feel
Dewey.
like Benny rapped circles around him on that song. Like that was
I
a
love
beat
that
for
verse,
his
yo.
pocket, and he smoked that
I
shit.
forgot about that song.
Cause he said the lightning is coming, the rain is
Yeah.
crying. I'm like, nah, yo, he already cooked you, yo.
On the night I was born.
Yeah, I was like, it was hard, but it's like Benny just went crazy. Yo.
I think we could talk
Nah,
about
Benny
it
went
briefly
wild.
on the pod or after. Or before,
We've definitely
whatever.
talked about it
I
before.
said
Yeah.
like I liked his verse, like
No, the verse is hard.
Cole's verse, but I was like, I'm never overly like loving a verse where you're like being braggadocious about how you're that great of a rapper.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's just
Yeah,
like,
it's
okay,
like,
we get it.
yeah.
Whenever somebody's talking about how great of a rapper they are, I'm like, okay, it's cool, but I put it in a certain bag. Benny was just rapping. You know?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
going
yeah.
in.
Benny went crazy.
Like,
Then,
that's going to attract
Said
the-
validity.
yeah. Yo, it was all knowledge in
Yo,
those
it's
bars.
hard.
And they
Mad
were hard,
validity,
yo.
yo. Mad validity
What
in your
didn't we?
bars,
You
bruh.
know?
They said, what strikes y'all? He said, what y'all what work y'all put in? I'm like, what didn't we?
Yeah,
Nobody said that.
that's hard, yo.
Fucking fire,
I
nigga.
forgot about that song,
Yeah.
man. That
Then I gotta
blows-
give Kodak Black off that Cutthroat Bill Volume 1 a big shout out. Shout out Kamal too, cause he the one that put me on this track. Cause I skipped over it at first, but it's one of my favorite tracks of this year. That Hop Out Shoot.
Oh yeah, hop out, shoot.
Yo.
Hop out there
And he
shoot.
got on the like 90s
Hop out,
R&B
shoot.
beat.
Hop out there and shoot. I
She
can't
asked me
wait
what I
till
like to do. I
when
told her
Lamar
hop
come
out,
back
shoot.
and he got the hop out shoot
Hop Out
video,
Shoot.
yo.
I
What
told him Hop Out Shoot.
Yeah, let's go.
He about to get, yo, he
He
about
might
to
even
get
do the
busy.
walk. He might do walk.
Yeah, no, that's what I do when I
spin,
walk.
Spin.
Oh, yeah.
He might do that yo, as his comeback video when he on the field. Yo, when he spin on somebody, when Lamar really spin on somebody, don't
Yo,
talk
that
to me no
motherfucker
more.
hard.
Don't talk to me no more
Yeah.
about football. But go ahead,
Yeah,
my bad.
Lamar, yo, Kodak, work
please.
that out so y'all boys
Please
can
stay,
make
brother.
crazy money.
Get back healthy, Lamar.
Yo, say not like this.
Not like this, please.
I like this.
Not like this, Lamar.
Not like this.
Not like this.
One of the lines of the year.
You need that nigga back, man. I wear this a lot.
Niggas start begging like Michael Blackson
Hell
on the next
yeah.
Friday. I'm just a bitch ass.
Yeah,
nigga.
please.
I'm just a bitch ass nigga.
Please, sir.
Yo, and then we got my number 3, my boy Overlord Scooch, yo, from his project Didn't Realize It, Feel Some Type of Way. I promise y'all. And it got All-Star JR on there too. They 2 Detroit artists. But god damn, nigga, that and it got one of them samples. So both of y'all would like it because it's like the sample, like the kind of slow melodic rap and just in the pocket perfectly. And then number 2, I got Leon Bridges, Chocolate Hills off that Texas Moon. I love that song. Yo.
Okay.
Like, no, that might be like one of my favorite songs, like this, period. Like, Chocolate Hills is a great song. To
We
me.
didn't get to officially do the joints like the last, but the last couple of years, he done had some songs that's just like,
Yo. Have you ever heard that song
tracks.
called Motorbike with the joint that got the yellow? It's like a yellow covering, but he's in black and white.
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna send it to you.
I know we got two of his vinyls at the crib though. I'm about to get a third.
He's great, yo.
Yeah.
He's great.
No, he's really good.
Yeah. And then my number one, yo, shout out La Russell. Shout out the independent artist. It's off that Champagne Gummies project that came out called ESPN. And you remember that? I'm on ESPN and I don't even ball.
Yeah, he's tough.
He be going
I like
crazy.
Russell, man. I like to see his trajectory right now.
That
the
shit
way
is
he's
hard
going
as
with it.
fuck, bro.
He definitely should come through the pod at some point.
Yeah, Champagne Gummies is fire, yo. ESPN is my favorite track this year. Without further ado, we need Zay Stradamus, bro. What's the 5 through 1, bro?
Oh man, the 5 through 1. Well, when it gets to these, it's like a lot of it is like what was happening, the mood and stuff like that, or where I was, or whatever, you know. And it really was like just stuff that it just. I'm always gonna remember those songs for those moments. But starting off at number 5, I mentioned it and it stayed in when we did the mid-year joint. It's called Creatures. It's an Afro house song by ACN. Hard, yo. I put another one. My man. Well, he's gonna be on. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We're gonna do the big joint. He wound up really liking it. He was like, "Yo, what's that right there?" I was like, "Yeah, this that ACN Creatures and stuff like that." And I put him.
You gotta send it to me too. I want to. Matter of fact, play it after the pod.
And that's one of them joints. I heard that in Miami at a restaurant I really liked when me and my lady went. Took my lady and it's called the restaurant Ceviche.
Tough.
A really good restaurant. Like,
Ceviche
we went to the
sounds
one that's
fancy.
downtown too. Yeah, it's nice. And they was playing like all of the current house type of music.
Yes.
Like international type stuff. And like stuff, you know, here and all that type of stuff, like local stuff across.
That's
the
a
country,
vibe. I know y'all
across the
love
country
that. That's right up y'all alley.
And it was all jamming in there,
Yeah,
yo.
that's right
really
up y'all
good
alley.
vibe. The restaurant was hard. So that song, like, just like I always think of that and that good time and everything. It was a great trip overall, and the song is just hard. They make some really hard like Afro house songs. Period. I could put you on a few of them, but that was number 5. It had to get in there. Number 4, Early Morning from my homeboy Hollywood JB.
Shout
and
out.
it's not just because it's my homeboy Hollywood JB.
Going crazy.
It is partial because you know what I mean. That's a piece of it, but I really love the song.
No, they
Early
both
Morning.
make great
Yeah, they
music.
make good music.
I love
They
that
make
song.
great music.
Yeah, I mean him and Juice the Conqueror.
Yes.
And just the harmonies and the raps on there. I played it early in the morning, literally like doing while I'm y'all know I be up and stuff like that. So that song, it had to get in there.
That's a music making family right there, though.
Yeah.
Them
Shout out to
motherfuckers is some
Jordan
music
and,
makers, bro.
And JB, yeah, I mean.
Jordan and JB.
Yes, sir. So that definitely had to get in there. It's respect, but it also is a fantastic song.
Yes.
Like, yeah, I mean, so it had to get in there for me. Number 3 is Temptations by Omale. That's like what do you call that? It might be considered like the worldwide. It's like in that Afro type joint with
Like, is this a UK artist?
No, it's like
Okay.
Afro, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think. You would put like what's the name of the
Thames?
last? What's the name? Burna Boy.
Burna Boy, okay.
Yo with Tim. I can't. What's so funny? I can't think of the names, but I know everybody right now.
Yeah. We listen to so much music, though. I get
Wizkid
it.
and another. It's in that type of realm right there. Temptations, hard, not that long of a song. Very melodic, a slower Afro type of song. Yeah, I mean, and it's. I'll send. Well, we all got put playlists together of our joints. I didn't say that yet.
Toughness.
So we'll be able to check each other's out. Anybody who want to listen can check it out on the playlist joints. But that joint very hard. Number 2, Mean Mug. I know I told you how much I love that song by Ari Lennox Show.
Yeah.
I feel like that's one of the best R&B songs made in the last.
Damn, I forgot about
10
all
But
that.
she smoked us
Easily.
with 2 crazy projects. You feel
Forgot
me?
about
Like
that.
back to back.
I loafed.
Bike to bike.
You talking about the EP or you talking about her other album?
I was talking about the album.
Because remember she had the EP in between. That joint was good too. People be forgetting. About
It was
that
like
one
4 or
already.
5 tracks. I know what you're talking about.
It might have been 5 or 6. Somewhere.
Maybe
you right,
7
you
max.
right.
It wasn't no
maybe
more than
somewhere
that,
around
yeah.
there. But yeah, Mean Mug, I love it. Vocally, she started going crazy like at the end, and then they have like a sax solo at the end, and they try. You know them. It was.
She's
real
always
jazzy.
musical though. Like you could tell she be in them like Jill
was sad
Scott
to hear
rooms,
she did-
like them motherfucking.
Didn't she
like,
announce this
Angie
is her
Stone
last
rooms.
tour coming up?
Yeah, she be saying stuff.
I think
like
she
that.
just
I don't
kind of
know.
deal with different emotions, and it's
She
probably
do,
hard
she
to be
do.
an artist. But she's nice. It's don't stop. That's not the last project.
You know what I always say?
She
Like,
got
you need to
disconnect.
keep going.
what
Disconnect
I
off
should
the
say is
internet.
I mentioned it before, but R&B Money podcast. You know I love I love R&B. And that joint be having a lot of people on I like to listen, and they just talk R&B. It's with Tank and Jay Valentine.
Okay.
And her joint was fantastic. They had her on for a long time, and you could tell she was like getting like what I call R&B class.
Yeah.
Like schooling, and some of the stuff she didn't know, but they treated her with care because they treat their interviews.
That's because they respect her vocal range.
They treated that interview differently because she was trying to figure stuff out. They was trying to teach her. You could tell they viewed her like an old, young, like a little sister. Yeah. And it was really dope because it's like they have like R&B families, rap clans and stuff like that. She should be a part of like that Tank R&B type family. She seemed like she fit in very well with them.
Her vocal range is nuts.
The album was fire as heck too.
Yo.
But yeah, that song, Mean Mug, I love that song. One of my favorite songs, period. And number 1. Yeah, I mean, Future, Love You Better. And it's another short song.
Is that the way you try to
Love you better than I am.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll be on the Future shit
heavy. I love that song, yo. I think that is my favorite Future song in a while. I love when Future get into that like blues-esque type of deep love type joint, like when he really be like just in that pocket. The short song is short, so I always keep playing it back because it don't last that long, and it's literally like perfect. It didn't need to be any longer. Yeah, didn't need to be any shorter. So that rounds out. My top 10 personally. Yes. I think that my top 5 was probably more so. I don't know. Maybe one rap song got in there.
That's tough though.
But that's why we did this. I like how we prefaced it from the top, as being the favorites. So it gives us an idea of how we listen to shit.
Yeah.
So.
I don't consider the Future song a rap. It's not a rap song.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my favorite Future joints is definitely Turn Off the Lights. Turn off the lights. I'm looking for you.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that track. Niggas like him got so many hits, you be forgetting about shit.
Turn off the lights. That's my shit.
On hits, yo. Like,
nigga, yo, if they did the best of Future, he could have a part 1 through 3 now.
Trap rapping, melodic joints, like Future crazy, yo.
Yeah.
And he had his biggest year as far as like album wise and what's the name? So it shows you like, yo, you can just keep getting better later and later, or keep building your stuff up later and later. That's good for artists. Yeah. You know what I mean, to see that, because literally this is his biggest project he's ever had. And Future's had countless really good projects and
bangers.
Just hits.
Facts.
Future this year.
He's got a historical black classic in March Madness.
March Madness is just a classic, period.
Just classic.
Yeah.
Like they asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.